USA, Division 2, FTR. Just see, I don't see we have any sound here. Let me just double check the settings. Sound back on track. Back. Seems like our sound is correct now. Everything's working as it should. So we got first in, well, fastest time at the moment is 1:33.8 by Jock Slater. Following him is Loki with a 1:35.2. Third in the place here, USA, not the first sector of them all. The squiggly lines is not the easiest, where Jock Slater is taking us through right now. It's very hard to keep it on track and not invalid your lap over here. See, I don't think he's going for another one. He might not have enough ERS for another one. And next off the line was J-Boy with 1:33.4, and Atma also putting up a time now, 1:33.8.1, and Theobuto with 1:33.5.5. Let's see who else is on it. Let's see, let's follow around Everlock. He's on the map. Well, I think Brad also started a new lap now. He's on the mediums. Oh, and he crashes. Luckily we caught that on stream. That's a pity. First one out of the race. Stoffel being also on DNF at the moment. He had a quali ban unfortunately there. So that's a shame. Losing it through the final corner. About to set up a time. And that's him out of qualifying for the rest of it. So he'll start in 15th or 16th place. Let's follow around Donovan. He was also about to set a time, coming around that last corner. Ooh, and he goes off track, still not invalid. And he sets a 1:53.7. He's going for another one, definitely. See, Avalok also started. He's our other driver on the mediums, but he also loses it down the on that last corner. I'll have a look at that real quick, Jason, and you can let us know if it sounds a bit better. Sorry for that. Does it sound any different there, Chislin? I see you said the mic sounds a little soft. Alex sits going in second place on the mediums. He's not planning on using them on qualifying too. He's planning on starting on the soft, definitely. Let's see who else is on a lap. I think Robert General just started his another lap. Oh, and it's invalid. Unfortunate for him. He probably invalided on that last corner. It's not the best thing to see. Let's see what Sergeant Panda is up to. He's next behind him. Also busy setting a lap. I'll have a look real quick again, Chislin. Just give me a sec. There we go, Sergeant Panda going first there with a 1:33.7, setting the pace there for the rest. And I'm hoping now Cheslin, or Shaylin, sorry, I've been reading wrong here, I've been holding my phone and looking at everything at the same time. Hope it sounds a bit better now. Yeah, Sergeant Panda setting the pace there for everyone out of the bat. Quali 1 going a 10 faster than Jock Slater at the moment. Let's see, Saki is coming around the last corner here. What time does he set for us? Also in a Red Bull. 1:35.8. Red Bull obviously revealing their car tonight, so I'm hoping to see some good points between the Avalak and Saki Biena here tonight, holding up the Red Bull name here. Let's see who's else on an outlap. I see Atmar's on an outlap, he's going for another one. Let's see what he can do. He's only in second sector right now. Let's see who else is out on track, I think. Let's stick a bit with Atmar. And if you look on screen closely, Atmar is one of the drivers who's using no assists at all. Look at his braking and throttle input. You'll notice him taking it very cautiously as he releases and doing what you should be doing, and that's called trail braking. That's where you brake completely and slowly releasing the brake as you gear down and taking the corner to not lock up those front wheels. Otherwise you'll just keep on going forward instead of turning into the corner. And Donovan Duffy going another 10 faster than Sergeant Panda there with a 1:33.6. Sergeant Panda saying, I don't have any of that, going a lot faster, putting up a 1:32.8. Looks like we have a race here between, I think it's Saki Biena and Atmar here. Let's see if Atmar can improve his time. He goes a 10 slower. He might need to find some time, otherwise he'll be in the... Well, I think everybody is safe at this moment as long as they put up a time. T2 is having already the two people not able to qualify anymore. Brad obviously having that massive crash and Stoffel having a qualifying ban, unfortunately. Let's see, Soulsmeister's on track. He's about to put up a time for us. Let's see what he can do. So he's going third, 1:33.7. So he should be safe at this point in time. I see Max Star's on a lap. Let's have a look what he's doing. Ah, he's invalidated. He's definitely going for another one. He's got the ERS. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he's ducking into a pit. So he might have had a little scrap or might not have enough juice left in that tank to complete another lap. I believe Wezo is about to start a lap. Yes, he is. Let's follow Wezo around here. Here's another one on the mediums. Let's see if he can beat Avalak and see where the mediums are going. So this is a difficult corners. A lot of weight being displaced from left to right. The car just doesn't know where it wants to be. It looks like he's sitting comfy on that car. Not feeling any G-force at all. Cutting the corner very nicely there. It's what you want to do. Like to take as much curve and use all the track available to you so you can save time. Just keeping it on track over there. And that puts him 7th, about 4/10 away from Avalak's time. Avalak also going another round on that mediums. Let's see what he does. He's also in sector 1. He is about 3.5 tenths faster than his previous time. He is looking to improve and getting some practice in before the race starts here. And people to still put up a lap as Max Star at this moment. He hasn't put up any time as yet. He would want to do so. He's got 3 minutes left, so he would like to get out of the pits. Just put up a time, take it through. Avila going now 5.5 tenths faster than his previous time. He's looking to beat even Sol's time on the softs. So he's sitting very pretty on those mediums. Also another thing, this corner he just took now is a very hard corner for the mediums, especially when they get worn out. It gets a little slippery and very dodgy very quickly. Ooh, when he goes out wide, doesn't invalid, very lucky there. And that puts him in 5th, didn't beat Solzmeister's time by, let's say, 300ths of a second. Very quick time that on the mediums, almost a second faster than Wezo, the closest medium competitor at the moment. Avalak sitting standing, well, right ahead on top of that driver standings at the moment for Division 2. He's leading by, let me have a look at the stats for you guys. He's leading by 14 points. And then you got Stoffel in second. He's on 83 points. With his teammate right behind him, or they actually both in second, you can say, both standing with the same amount of points. So that's a very good Haas team over there for you. So that's your top 3. We'll definitely be following them around tonight. 4th we've got J-Boy. 5th we got Ron Skitter. This is all the World Championship points at the moment. So they've got also something to fight for here. Very close. Suspect and Rebel General is on track at the moment. Let's follow around Suspect. He's trying to put up another lap. He's going 14 slower at the moment. I'm going to follow around Rebel General rather. Maybe he's going a bit faster. He's going almost a second faster on his time. And at this current moment that will put him in 11th. And that's qualifying completed, guys. Your Sergeant Panda putting up provisional pole there for us with a 132.8, beating everybody else by about 6/10. Then you got Jock Slater 133.4, Donovan Duffy with a 33.6, Solsmeister with a 33.7, Avalak with a 33.8 on mediums, I should say, but a second away from Panda, so they should kind of be on par if they have to both be in the softs. J-Boy with a 34.4, Wezo with a 34.7, Ron Skittu with a 34.8, Puerta with a 34.8, Rubber General with a 35 flat, Loki with a 35.2, Sakibina with a 35.7, Suspect with a 35.9, Apmar 37.1. Not finding his pace as yet, but let's see what happens in qualifying 2. All of them going through. People being kicked out at this stage is Stoffel, Brad. Maxstar looks like he's on an out lap, which is weird, because on my screen the time shows that the time is up. I think this might be a glitch. We'll have to see. So this is very strange. This might have happened already, and this is Codemasters telling us they only want him to be shown on screen right now. I've seen that happen before, where a driver just go round and round and round, not setting any time, and then when qualifying completely ends, only then his time shows on the timesheets. Just all our buddies from Codemasters giving us hell. As you can see, he started the lap and it's still showing that he's on an at lap. And now it shows he's actually on a lap. Very weird how the screen just jumps the whole time. That's Maxstar going over 134.5, putting him in 7th place. Very strange. We'll ask him to leave the lobby for us. This might be a glitch on his car side. I think I just need to rejoin us again. And there you have it for all the Lewis Hamilton fans. If you can see on screen at the moment, qualifying in 20th place. Let's see if he can make 19th in this race. So hopefully this is qualifying over with him pitting. There we go. So on to qualifying 2 we go. So let's see who's first out on track. I think that was Ron Skutter. Let's have a look here. Yep, Ron Skutter. Let's follow him around for a lap here. So let me get some telemetry up for you guys. There we go. So we've got a couple of medium guys trying to start out on the mediums here. So we've got Apmar, we've got Rubber General, Sergeant Panda and Buerta. So this will be interesting. Sergeant Panda going a second faster than Avalac on the previous round, with Sergeant Panda being on the mediums previously and Avalac being on the Sergeant Panda being on the softs previously and Avalac being on the medium. So let's see if the tables will be reversed. If it will be about a second gap, then we know the two is about the same pace. But let's follow around Ron here. Going into the first section, very tough one to do. He takes it quite safely at this moment. I think he's just trying to get a banker lap on. Not the easiest. that first sector. Very easy to invalid. I see Buerta off track here. Who's close to him? Nobody's close to him. There's another Atmar coming around the corner. Let's see if Atmar will get a view of Buerta there off track. I think he retired. So we'll see a view. Buerta will be on the right hand side. There's Buerta against the wall. Just missed it in a way. Let's go back to Ron. He's completing his first lap. So the tires the guys are on right now, or the quickest tire they qualify on this qualifying, that will be the tire they'll be starting the race on. With the included tire wear of this qualifying, the people being kicked out the bottom 5, so from 11th to 15th place, they will be the guys be able to choose a fresh set of tires for them to start on. As Ron Skutter invalids his lap, that was very unfortunate. So Loki first one to put up a time of 35.1. Who's next out on the track? I think Suspect setting up a lap time just now. At 37 flat, he's going to have to go again definitely. Let's see who else is on track. Let's see. Panda's in the pit. Oh, he's putting up a lap. He was our fastest guy on track in qualifying 1. So let's see, he put up, I think if I remember correctly, was a 33.8. Let's see if he'll put up a 34.8 this time around. It's the same time that Avalak did previous round and previous time around. Let's see. So Sergeant Panda going a little bit quicker than Avalak, very close, about a half a tenth quicker than Avalak did. So track evolution can also play a big role over here. You see Avalak also about to complete his lap. Let's see, he's on the softs. See if he can go a bit quicker than. So he's putting up a 32.3. Very quick lap from him. I think he went 5 tenths quicker than Sergeant Panda did. 4 tenths, let's say 4 tenths. Very quick lap. So it's definitely Avalak showing his pace tonight. Let's see who else. I think Ron was our first guy out. He's about to set the lap, I think. He invalidated his first one. Let's see what he can do a second time around. He does a 35 forward, puts him in 6th provisionally. Still a couple of guys needing to go out. So let's see, other people on a lap. I think Wezo just started the lap. Just love the sound of that Ferrari. So another one on the mediums here for us tonight. Let's see what he can do on that mediums. Other people have been struggling, like Robert General and Atmar. Only one to put up a good time so far on the mediums would be Sergeant Panda. See Wezo being very brave, driving without a helmet over there, just a balaclava. Let's hope he doesn't spin out. That might be dangerous as he invalidates his lap, unfortunately. So who else is on a lap? Saki Bien is standing a bit still on track. I think he lost it a bit on those mediums. Mediums can be very tricky to drive, especially to start off with. Ooh, his car's not planted when he hits the wall, does he? Oof. Is there any damage to his wing? I can't see. I think he might have some technical difficulties. waiting for the camera to change. He must have some wing damage there. Still no wing damage on screen. It's a very strange one. But that's the weight transfer I was talking about previously. In that first sector, those S's can really become very difficult as the weight's being... doesn't know where it wants to be. Ooh, and he loses again, loses the full front wing this time around. I think his tires might be very hot at this stage, making it almost impossible to drive. All you want to do at this stage is get back to the pits, get a new fresher tires, and just try and get your time on, because you don't want to be in that bottom 5. Ooh, and I see another one out on track, and that is Rubber General. I think Jock Slater is about to pass him. He's again the same spot they were here, dropped it on the right after this corner. Will we see him? Yep, small glimpse of Rubber General there. Can't imagine how this track would be if it was raining. Ron Skutter back out for another try. He's about to start his lap going through the final sector. Follow him around again. See Wezo also coming up at pit, so when Ron is done with his lap, we'll jump onto Wezo here. Let's see if Wezo gives him the space here in sector 1 as Ron started his lap. See drivers respecting each other, putting up their times. Ooh, like I said, very difficult first sector this. Not the easiest to control your car. And even doing this in the dirty air is not the easiest thing. Also having that distraction in front of you is also not the nicest thing. Wezo pulling off the track quite nicely here for Ron. So Wezo just to put up a time, and that might kick Suspect out the qualifying 3 if everybody in the top 9 I would say is safe at the moment. Maybe top 8 with Maxstar also to put up a time still. He's been having some difficulties. But let's see as Ron comes around the final sector over here. That puts him in 5th. Great improvement by almost a second. And Wezo just behind him. Let's see Ron hopefully giving the space here. Let's follow Wezo around as he still needs to put up the time. Ron pulling away nicely. Ooh, making it very difficult as well to see that braking point and turning point. That's a big distraction at that point as well. Still nonetheless, he's got away. As you can see, Wezo taking first sector with a lot more confidence. Ooh, that was almost an invalidation. Again, almost an invalidation. So currently for now our only people starting on mediums will be Sergeant Panda, Rubber General. Might not be Rubber General if Max Star can still put up a time, we don't know. That might make things a little interesting for the race, especially when it comes to pit time. They'll stay out if the rest is still on their softs, and that will make it interesting to see when they go for the mediums and the other two goes for the softs, where they'll be landing up into. So they'll have all the clean air in the world to drive in. Let's see, Wezo going in second, very good time from him for 1:33.4. And Jock Slater also decided to go for another lap here. Let's follow him around. He is 5/10 faster, puts him in 7th for 1:34.4. So currently our top 10, Avalak provisional pole, the stellar of a time, 1:32.3. Wezo in second, 33.4. Donovan, 33.6. Souls, 33.7. Panda, 33.7. Quick time on the medium stage, being our quickest medium runner for the night so far. Ron Skutter, 34.4. Jock Slater with the 34.4 we just saw. J-Boy 34.5. Loki with 35.1. Robert General with 35.5. That's our top 10 for now. Don't know if Max Star will still be able to put up a time. So in the drop zone at the moment will be Suspect, Atmar, Saki Biener, and Boita. Unfortunately, those last two having a DNF. And Max Star still in the pits. I don't know if he still have a glitch. Looks like Max Star is able to come out the pits right now. Yep, I think we're gonna have another round of seeing him doing another lap, taking it very slow. So this puts Rubber General in a bad spot. He might be kicked off now. If Max Star can't keep it on the track, that will definitely work in his favor. The Rubber General probably biting his nails at this moment, waiting to see what Max Star is going to do. Otherwise we'll only have one medium runner in the top 10, and that will be Sergeant Panda, and he might be on the front row, we don't know. Let's see, Max Star about to start his lap now. He's just got to beat a 35.5. What can we say? Without a helmet, at least he's wearing his gloves. Just gotta keep it on track, and I think he might just make the time to beat Rubber General. He's definitely gonna beat it. 33.7, putting him in 6th place. So there you have it, our top 10 for the night. Well, for qualifying 3, the Avalak, Wezo, Donovan Duffy, Salzmeister, Panda, Maxstar, Jock Slater, Ron Skitter, J-Boy and Loki. And we'll be losing for now. We'll be losing Rubber General, Suspect, Atma, Saki Biene and Gie Bote. And our only driver to start on the mediums is Sergeant Panda, putting it in 5th. Not the easiest thing to do though, start to get through qualifying 2 on the mediums, so very well done to him over there. But Avalak slashing the times there, being a second quicker than any other driver at this moment. He's really gone the extra mile in practicing for this race. So let's see who's first out of the pits this time around. Ooh, looks like the Ferraris are quickly on track, but I see Ron Skitter might be first on the draw again. Yes, he is. I just need to invite Maxstar quick again. Hopefully that will put our problems at a bay. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry for this. There we go, just sent him an invite. So I'll stick with Ron again, he's our first guy on track at the moment. Let's get the telemetry up for us. See how they... I don't think we need the tire this time around. Yeah, just got wet back. Maxstar looks like he's good to go. Let's see, Ron Skitter completing his lap, and he puts up the pace of 33.7. I think that's his best time this whole night. Weather right behind him with 32.8. Good time by him. Only 3 people in the 32.8 so far tonight. Been Panda, Avalak, and Wezo now. J-Boy completing his lap, 33.3. Solsmeister completing his lap with a 33.4. See, only Max the fans almost out here of all those 33s I see. Who else? Panda setting up a time, not his best, 33.56, well 33.6 sorry. So he's definitely going to want to go for another one here. I think he's got a lot of pace still left in him after that first 33.2 that 33.8 he put up in quali 1. With track evolution and the tires up on the field, putting some rubber down on that track, he can definitely go a bit quicker. See Avalak about to complete his lap. Let's see what he does. I think he's the guy to beat tonight, putting out the fastest time so far tonight. That 32.4 I believe, if I remember correctly, in quali 2. Ooh, he's going very quick, 32.1, going even quicker this time around. So this will be interesting. That's a very good banker lap from him. Sure, he's still got a fresh pair of softs or 2 waiting for him in the pit, so he's going to definitely want to jump into the pit, try another time around, see what he can do. Let's see, I don't know if Panda's on another lap. He might be, he's going quite quick, he's almost out of ERS as well, that's not helping him either. Let's see, he might go a little quicker. I think he's going to get into the 32s. Yep, he does, 32.9. Putting him in third at the moment. Not much from second, it's about 300ths of a second from the second place over there. So 2 drivers to still put up a lap is Maxstar and Loki. Loki hasn't had much airtime tonight. Let's give him some time. Maxstar being the first time on track during qualifying time. Let's follow around Loki. Let's see what he can do tonight. This is for position. Loki missing the corner over there just a little. Ooh, and he goes out wide. Not invalid, very lucky there. 34.8. He's got some time to find. Still, he stays in 10th. Maxstar with 34 flat completely. Never seen a number like that before yet. Let's see who's next out on an out lap. I think it's Donovan. See what Donovan can do. He also hasn't had much airtime tonight. Driving in the Aston Martin, my previous team I used to drive for from last season. Let's see as he starts his lap. He's going purple sector 1, very good. Start off going about half a tenth quicker than his previous time. He's really sitting pretty at this moment, so he must have lost all of his time to Avalak from sector 2 or 3. But these days also we don't know if the purples are real purples or people close to you. And he goes 6 tenths quicker than his previous time, almost 7 tenths. He is really going for it this time around, so currently that will put him in 5th place. Correct, if he can push for any more time now in the 3rd sector. I believe he can get into the 32s. He's been up in the top 3 all night, almost loses the car there, just catches it. Let's see what he can do. That puts him in 2nd with a 32.7. Let's see, and I think just behind him is Panda on another lap. Let's see if Panda can go any quicker. He was a 10th quicker in qualifying 1. Going purple in sector 1, going almost 2 tenths faster. He's really setting him up nicely. He's already in 2nd place time there. But can he find an extra, I would say, let's see, 6 tenths in sector 2 and in sector 3? That might put him on pole. Because this is the fight for championship points. Panda being in 2nd at the moment, Avalak in 1st. Panda also being the only driver. Oh, he's going 5 tenths faster. He's only got 3 tenths to find now in this 3rd sector, and he might beat Avalak's time. And it's so close, putting him in 2nd with 32.2, 10th splitting the 2. That's very close. I think J-Boy is also about to complete his lap. He just started his. He's going 3 tenths quicker. So a lot of people going into the 32s at the moment. J-Boy doing a purple sector 2. Will he get on the front row? Will he get into the top 5? I think he's definitely pushing to get into the top 5. There we go, another 32. He's at 4th with 32.7. Let's see the gaps real quick before we get rid off. So Sergeant Panda only being 0.075 from Avalak. Shark Slater being 3 tenths off Avalak's pace. J-Boy 5 tenths. Donovan Duffy also about 5 tenths. Wezo 7/10, and then we get Souls over 1.2, Ronskit over 1.5, Maxstar over 1.8. So on pole, provisional pole, I see Maxstar also still on an outlap. He might still be glitched a little. It's a little better this time around though. I have like provisional pole on a 132.1. Really keeping that Red Bull name up there with their reveal tonight of the RB18. Beautiful car. Let's see what Maxstar is doing at this moment. He just started his lap. For any of the drivers watching the stream at this moment, we haven't had a weather report as yet to see if the race will be dry. If anybody can throw into the comments or on Discord for us if the race will be dry, that'll be good to know. Oh, and he invalids on the last sector. That's a pity. And that's qualifying complete. So on pole we've got Avalak, second place. Our front row will be Sergeant Panda, 1 and 2 in the Drivers' Championship as well. On the second row we've got Jock Slater and J-Boy. On the third row we've got Donovan Duffy and Wesso. On the fourth row we've got Soulsmeister and Ron. Following them on the fifth row will be Maxstar and Loki. Some very close battles here in the top 6 being a second, within a second of each other. I'm sure 7/10 for that matter. Ooh, and it looks like we've got some drizzles. Looks very light. Is this interweather? It might be. It looks like the asphalt is quite wet. So we might have a slippy slide today. So onto the formation lap. Looks like they still have slick tires on. Just want to try and see real quick where we are. Stops tire. Yeah, they still got slick tires on. So this is not interweather as yet. I see Rubber General being the only other guy trying to start on the mediums. All depends if this rain is going to go. Is it going to rain more or less? But this will definitely be a battle for traction. It's going to be harder even to get the tires up to temperature for the start. So we might have some action tonight with some sliding, gliding. Stewards will have their hands full. People trying to overtake in a corner and people just losing it out the corner. So this is your predicted pit stop strategy. It's a two-stopper, I would believe. I've never seen anybody go for a free stop. So soft, medium. Getting back to the pit stop strats. Cowboy isn't racing tonight, so we'll see some cowboys here trying to do the one-stop strat, just going soft medium perhaps, or soft hard. I think that's Ron keeping up the pack. Yep, that's Ron keeping up the pack. The front 7 people will have some lack of cold tires. Just doing a Lewis Hamilton there. Hamilton loves to keep up the pack if he's not in front. Sorry, I'm just putting it out there. I'm not the biggest Lewis Hamilton fan. I'm more of a Red Bull fan. Let's go back onto Avalac to see this race start. There we go. We've got 5 lights and out they go and away we go. Let's see who struggles with that. Ooh, Aston Martin getting a perfect start there. That's Donovan Duffy into corner 1. Him and Avalac battling for position. Avalac going out wide. Donovan pushing him. This is also not easy, going wheel to wheel. A little bit of contact. Avalac losing that 1 position. Very good start there from Donovan Duffy. Jock Slater also moving up quite a bit, I think. People very jumbled up here in the first sector. Not the easiest. We've got Brad off the track, I think. Let's see what happens to him. Yep, Brad's off the track, unfortunately. He must have not had a well start or bumped into somebody. Like I said, traction not the easiest on these type of conditions. Keeping your tires warm, especially off the start. Avalac following very closely to Donovan here. He doesn't like that he's lost that 1 position. So let's see the position changes. Donovan Duffy 4 places up. Avalac losing 1. Jock Slater staying in 3rd. Ron Sketter also having a great start, moving up 4 places. Darius Wizzo getting 1 place. Maxtov gaining 3 places. Loki getting 3 places. J-Boy losing out on 4 places. And our biggest winners were Gie Botha and Stoffel. Something happened to Avalac here. He might have gotten some damage. He got pushed off track a little, or maybe lost it a little here. So our biggest winner will be Gie Botha with 8 places, and our biggest loser at the moment will be Sergeant Panda of 11 places. I think he might have gone into the pits there. Yep, he did. Oh, they're all moving on to the inters. Is this a wise choice? Will this be easier to drive? I was wondering when that transition will work. So Avalak here in the thick of things. He wants to get back at him. Going nice and closely to Jock Slater over here, with Wezo just right up behind him. We'll have to wait and see if DRS is enabled on the next lap. Ooh, and Avalak goes for the overtake. Does he stick it? Nope. Jock just makes it still. As they say, winners weren't made in the first couple of laps. And I see Bueta following also very closely to Maxstar over here. Down that straight. Two Alpha boys. Ooh, and I see Ron Scutter lost it. Let's see if we can see him here on the left. Oh, and he just lost it into the wall there. That's his virtual safety car. I also see with the guys on inters are not gaining so much time back on the rest. This is also very tough. In these mixed conditions, you never know if your inters are going to overheat or if your slick tires will be too cold to drive. It's very tough. And Donovan making a great break there in front, being 8 seconds ahead of the rest. He's having a great race at the moment. I'll wait and see when the virtual safety car comes to an end. Should be soon normally. Ooh, and J-Boy gets a drive-through for speeding under the VSC, unfortunately. As the safety car is released, Jock Slater and Avalak closed the gap by about 3 seconds under the VSC. Only the top 6 basically on the slick tire. The rest all being on inters. This will be very interesting to see if it makes a big difference that they pitted. It's also a very tough track on penalties. I think penalties will make the biggest difference at the end of tonight. I see Avalak getting very close to Jock at this stage. And he might want to make a move on the first sector or on the second sector's big straight. Let's have a look at these two. Avalak closing in very easily. Oh, and DRS is still enabled, and Jock loses it. Did Avalak and Jock just touch? Did Avalak lose a wing here? Did he just react in time? We'll see in a moment. His wing does look okay. So will he be able to close that gap now? This is not the easiest conditions to drive in. So where else do we have some battles going on? So normally when the DRS is still enabled, that inters should not be used at this stage as yet, and the slick tires will be better off. Normally when they say DRS is disabled, that's when you want to head into the pits, get you those inters. Make a run for your money. I don't see any other battles on track. Let's follow around Brad a bit. We haven't been giving him some airtime tonight. Let's see what he's up to. His race is going. He's sitting comfy in 5th over there. So last slick tire I would say, except for Saki Biene. Oh, something happened to Donovan. I think he had a spin there. He lost the full wing. Avalak taking back the lead. He's probably very happy with that. Ooh, and Bueta also right up. He's definitely going to take Donovan here. Donovan having no grip at all up with no wing. His aerodynamics is in its chops. Does he have side pod damage? Doesn't look like it. I think I might just see the mirror sticking out in a weird way that made it look like it. So Donovan from the lead, losing the car. He's not happy with himself there. And this is the hard part to drive in these conditions. You don't know if the slicks or the inters will be better to use. It looks like DRS is disabled. The two following Donovan there not having the DRS. So Donovan definitely going to climb into the pits now. The big question is, will Avalak climb into the pits? He's still continuing on the slicks, saying nope, those slicks are still quicker. Comfy lead of 8.5 seconds. I'm going to follow around Stoffel for a little while. We haven't seen him all day with his qualifying ban. I see Donovan pitting, going back on the slicks, saying nope, he's not ready for the inters yet. I think Max though had a little trouble there. Yep, he also hit the wall. Might as well go into the pits. He might get a penalty for crossing that pit lane. Nope, he does not. He might have already. Yeah, definitely very hard conditions to drive in. Like I said, slip and sliding everywhere. So, moving up close is Saki Biene here. Oh, he's losing time again. I think he also said that might be the AI driving. He said he had an emergency, he had to back out of the race. That might be the AI driving for him. I'm not too sure. Everybody's quite spread. See Apmar getting close to Saki here. So yeah, Saki is definitely ghosting, so that's the AI. Oh, and DRS is still enabled, so rain conditions isn't that bad as yet. Now this is Apmar. Struggling to get past Saki here. And he does pass him. Apmar being on the inter, so I mean that the inters might be a bit quicker. It could be the AI set to 0, making it a bit more difficult. Sol's also moving up now from Saki, so yeah, that's definitely Saki driving as AI. Sol's getting very close onto Apmar now. Sol's being both on the inters. It will be interesting down this main straight. Will Sols make the overtake stick? 5/10. I think he might wait for the second DRS straight. Hopefully DRS still enabled by then. So the general pops back into the pits. I'm going to stick here with Sols as he might make an overtake on this next straight. Yep, Rubber General going from the inters back onto the slicks. Here's a pit stop bonanza. Pit crew not knowing if they're off or a Marfa, just running in and out of tires. They're going to be tired at the end of tonight. Let's see will Sols make this overtake? See if Apmar's trying to defend. He's using his ERS, both using ERS. Sols having the DRS. See if he can put away. Straight is just not long enough. We just didn't get enough. And he goes for it. Apmar just giving him the space. Apmar not having all the traction in the world there. Sols seeing the opportunity and obviously making win for it. See, Puerta in the pits, he went onto the slicks. So track conditions are definitely getting worse. Safety car out as well. Don't see. There's one car out on track standing still. Who is that? Is that Maxstar? No, I see Max. Yep, Maxstar standing still. Who's going to pass him? I think Loki is going to pass him there. Nope, not Loki, sorry. Might be Brad. Brad's going to pass him now. Oh, and no. Already cleared up the track. Safety car will be here for 2 laps though. This is beating Avalak's whole lead for himself. So Avalak's whole 18-second lead will come to an end. This will be a complete restart of the race in a way. Avalak deciding not to pit though. Or he's still about to get to the pits. Will he pit? So that will still put him in front of Brad. And he ducks into the pits. Very clever move. That will keep him in first. Will he go for the inters though? That's the bigger question. Let's have a look, see. What does he get? Does he get a new pair of slicks? Does he get... Oh, he gets slicks. New pair of softs going on. Brad also jumping into the pits. Let's see what he gets fitted. Behind him pitting. Everyone looks like they're pitting. Jock Slater pits. Buezo pits. Stoffel pits. See what they're getting. So Brad getting a fresh pair of inters. This will be interesting. Oh, and a new wing. Definitely a good time to pit. And I think Jock Slater just passed Brad in the pits. So Brad getting that new wing. Everybody going on the inters now. Avalak being the only guy out on the softs. Donovan Duffy also saved by the safety car. This is going to be interesting. What will still be quicker? Will it be the inters? Will it be the slicks? Now we will also not know if DRS is still enabled, as the safety car would disable it for another 2 laps after the safety cars come in and the restart has taken place already. As we await all the cars to get back up, jumbled up behind each other. This gives everybody a chance to back into this race. Everybody's getting a second chance. So we got a minute. Let's see what the penalties are looking like at this moment. So we got Jock Slade on a 3-second, Donovan Duffy on a 3-second, and Robert General on a 3-second. If you guys would excuse me, I'm going to move on to commercial break as the safety car will go another lap. And we are back. Safety car probably just about to come in as well. Just in time. It's like our sponsors were a bit quiet. Sorry for that. Let's see, safety car hasn't said it's coming in as yet. Will that lights go out? Sometimes we get a glitch where it's a little bit late. I'm telling us, I mean, everybody's tires are quite cold. Expect it to come in though, but it looks like it's going another round. Could be that due to everybody not being jumbled up as yet, the suspect took a little while to catch up with the rest. Yeah, definitely expecting some people to start warming up their tires now, as the safety car will probably be in this lap. See those lights of that safety car. As soon as those lights go up, you know safety car is coming in. Normally around the sector of a year we should see those lights going out. There we go, safety car out or in this lap. So everybody will want to get their tires up to temp now. Avalac controlling the pace now, giving the safety car a good lap. So when Avalac says go, then only we go. So this will be interesting to see. Avalac being on the slick tire, will he get more grip out of that last corner than the rest? Two behind him on the inters. See now there that safety car's lights is out. So Avalac is backing up the pack. Also a very weird start-stop because it's right on that corner. He's going to want to go right now and go full for it. There we go. So we restarted. Avalac going for it. It looks like he's going to stay ahead corner one. A nice little 7/10 of a gap. So he's going to be safe for the next 2 laps at least. See here, Boita losing a position, Jay going out wide. Everybody nicely packed up. He's still sticking to Boita. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the front too, as Jock Slater is sticking quite closely in this Inters versus Slick battle over here. Who's got the pace? Who's got the traction? The Jock might be a little bit too far away to make the overtake stick. Avalac putting a nice little gap there. See Brad getting nice close up and personal. Goes down the inside. Beautiful move. Boita says he's having none of it. He's got the next inside. Very nice space from both drivers. Very good driving. Very good response from Boita. Wezo, I think, no, Boita's still sticking. Still defending like a lion here. And this is what we call racing. And this is what all we like. Ooh, and Donovan lost it. Oh, and he's into the wall. We had a small glimpse over there. Will this be another safety car? Will it be a VSC? And there's another car into the wall. Who's that, Rubber General? No. Could have been. I'm not sure who that was. Could have been Rubber General. As Panda is getting almost overtaken here by Suspect. Ooh, very close driving, very close driving. Suspect taking it again. Panda just going for it again. Seeing some excellent driving tonight. People just giving the space to each other. It's brilliant to see. Especially from a Stewart's point of view. And Avalac just creating a nice little gap. So those softs are working real good for him still. Being one of the little people still on the softs. He's just finding traction out of every corner. We're seeing more people creating gaps. Stoffel now in 6th place. Let's see if he can get closer to Wezo here in front. Wezo also getting very close to Brad at this stage. So let's stick with these 3. So DRS is enabled again from this lap. Avalak did what he needed to do, created a nice gap, so he doesn't have to worry about any DRS happening. J-Boy getting nice and close to Souls over here. Will he be able to do anything? I think it goes straight, might be just too short. Ooh, and he dives it, Gives a bit of view. Having that inside line, having to take being less on the power than the outside line. Souls just could make more power to those wheels without having to spin out. J-Boy looking very racy here on Souls. Let's see, I think Stoffel and Wezer and Brad is having a look at each other. We can get back to the J-Boy. Yep, that's Wezo going for it. He makes it stick, he's on the inside. Yep, that's the move done. Let's see what Stoffel's doing here. Nope. J-Boy, nope. Didn't make it happen. Wezer making a great move on Brad there, making it look easy. Avalak just increasing that lead on the softs. This is what he'll have to do, is he has to stop one more time, where the Inters might last the rest of this race. As the Inters does last quite a while, depending if they're overheating or not. So if they're not getting any traction, that's the Inters overheating. So I see Stoffel very close to Brad. J-Boy making the move on Souls here. Stoffel getting very close to Brad. Brad out of the DRS from ahead, so will Stoffel be able to make this move stick? I believe he can if they get to the DRS straight. So let's see, down the straight, what can he do? Very close. Getting the DRS. I think this will be an easy overtake. I don't think Brad should put up too much of a fight, as down the main straight he might be able to get it back again. Yep, that's Stoffel and Brad. Ooh, it's very close. Panda moving up a bit here now, I think. Ooh, that's Loki out. So that's Loki jumping back into the pits. I think he might have gotten some wing damage over there. So Brad still very close to Stoffel at this stage of the race. I think he just needs to stick into the DRS zone here. Suspect also getting very close to Apmar at this stage. Let's have a look if he can make it stick. Yep, let's dive it down the inside of Apmar here on a fresher pair of Inters. So Panda coming almost on the DRS straight. Will he be able to take Soulsmeister? We'll see if those softs work a bit better. Soulsmeister, did he get the DRS? Let's have a look. Nope, he did not. Will Panda be able to take him over here? Ooh, I think the straight might just be too short. Yep. Unfortunately for him there. I see Wezo getting close to Bueta here. This main straight is always the hardest. The second DRS straight is normally the easier part to make the overtake. And Bueta's pushing it so that Wezo doesn't have any DRS. Does he have? I don't think Wezo has DRS, but Stoffel might have on him. Yep, Stoffel has. Wezo doesn't have. Great job by Bueta, keeping Wezo out of the DRS zone here. So I'm going to move on to J-Boy. He's getting close to Brad over here. J-Boy showing Brad here that he's on his tail, waiting for a mistake to happen. Let's see, J-Boy will get the DRS on this straight. Will he be able to make it work? Nope, he does not. Stoffel getting very close to Bueta here. Wezo did pass Bueta on the straight. I missed that on the stream, sorry guys. And Avalak right in front, almost having a 9-second gap now. Very good job from him, increasing that time. Some very close driving here, so we're trying to be as close as possible. So here losing out on the DRS, making a small mistake going out wide. Will Stoffel making this easy with the DRS. Golden Panda going past J-Boy. J-Boy lost it a bit on that corner. I see Jock Slater also closing the gap a bit to Avalak here. Is Avalak getting a little bit distracted by Saki Bina in front of him here? I think he might... He was waiting for the DRS for the straight. Yep, he's got the DRS here. Is that a smart move, losing almost a second? He doesn't have his DRS disabled. I think DRS might have been disabled. So 8 more laps to go. Will the softs last of Avalak? I doubt it. He will have to jump into the pits again, and that will put him quite a bit behind everyone else. I think he's hoping for another safety car, maybe a VSC, and maybe put him into 3rd place perhaps. If he has to pit now, that will put him definitely into 5th plus minus. And he'll have a lot of work trying to catch back up to the rest. And Jock Slater with his 3-second penalty. Let's just double check. Yep, still 3 seconds. Suspect on an 8-second penalty. Rob General on a 6-second penalty. And J-Boy, Boita and Jock Slater on a 3-second penalty. So currently that 3-second penalty of Jock Slater will put him in 4th, and I don't think he would like that, so he needs to catch some time on Stoffel and Wezo. Ooh, Avalak jumps back into the pits. Let's see what he puts for this time around. Will he go for the inters or will he go for the mediums? We are not sure too much. He goes for the inters. Making the decision. I think the mediums might have been a bit too slow at this stage of the race. So let's see. I think he'll come out ahead of Brad here. He'll be on a fresh set of the inter tire. So he's got a lot of work in front of him now. So having about a 6-second gap to Boita, and then 9-second gap to Stoffel within 7 laps. I don't think he's gonna make it stick. Maybe on the fresher inter he might catch quite a bit of time. We'll have to wait and see. So Soulsmaster put it for fresh set of mediums. Was that the correct choice? And see, Wezo also getting very close to Jock here. Jock not making any time up at this stage. So still a podium contender, as he must just keep the gap to Boita and Avalak, and he might still be on the podium tonight. Maybe see a 3rd place there, unless we see a catastrophic incident or slip up. Avalak really making some good pace now, closing in a half a second already onto Boita, but he's still got a lot of work up in front of him. So yeah, Wezo, almost losing the car. Jock Slater jumped into the pits. So if Avalak can get it within 3 seconds of Boita, that will put him on the podium for tonight. So Avilex really got to push for another 3 seconds on Botha within 6 laps. I believe he can do it on this fresher pair of Inters. And then it's the fight for first here between Stoffel and Wezo. I see Sergeant Panda also moving up the ranks here on the spare softs. I think the softs might be quicker at this stage, as he's really moving up the ladder here. Ooh, almost pushing Loki around. Using the ERS in a very weird spot. Rather wait for the straight and the DRS to make this move a lot easier on myself. Sol's also very close behind him on those mediums. He's really got to push to get this done. Ooh, and he goes down the inside. Just not enough traction. Again trying to go down the inside. Very racy on Loki here. So this should be an easy overtake being this close. So Loki defending it. Loki is using his ERS. Ooh, is this tough? Does he dive down the inside? He does. Not getting the space. Ooh, very close, very close. Loki defending like hell here. Channeling his inner Perez. I'm going to follow Stoffel and Wezo here in the fight for first place. Get back to Panda now as soon as they get to it. I think Panda is quite close here. Sorry guys, jumping around on screen here. Panda pushing Loki around again. Really trying to stick as close as possible. Ooh. So he's got the DRS now. There should be a move done. Loki's still trying to defend, and Stoffel does make it. Moves out into the inside, defends and makes it stick. The softs really does still show that they are quite a bit quicker. Panda having a lot of work still to get back onto. So another 5 seconds before he sees J-Boy. So he's got some clean air to work in now. See if he can pull a nice gap to Loki here. See Jock Slater also getting quite close to Brad. I think they might have had a little touch or a little slip up. So it's very close, and then all of a sudden not so close anymore. Jock Slater also following very close to Brad here. See if he can make the move stick. He's got 100% going down this main straight and this second DRS straight. Ooh, Brad moves down the inside, making it very difficult. Jock will have the inside line here. And he gets it, and he goes for it. He's got that move done and dusted. So Avalak over here moving into the 3-second gap almost. So he's provisionally in third at the moment. All he's got to do is keep it nice and quiet behind Porta here, and he's got a podium in the bag. Great drive from him. I think the tires might have, the second pair of softs might have killed his first place for him. But the rest all went on to inters. He was the only guy on the soft, still pulling a gap. Was just not enough. Apmar being lapped here by him. All Avalak's got to do is not get a penalty, otherwise he has to pass Porta on track as well to get the podium. Currently Stoffel in second is closing a little bit of a gap on the drivers' championship side, and Stoffel being in second. I'm going to follow around Suspect for a bit. We haven't seen him most of the race. Solzmeister got close to Rubber General. Ooh, Rubber General lost the whole wing here. He's going to need to pit again. So Avalak getting almost close in the 1 second gap here of Porta. He's going to make it on track decision here. Will he pass Porta? Is it a chance he wants to take? If he makes a mistake on the overtake and he spins out, that might be his podium up for grabs. He's getting the DRS here. Ooh, Porta moving far to the left. Porta defending, keeping that inside line, and he makes it stick on track. Porta left him quite a nice bit of space there. So that's Avalak podium. A little bit far-fetched to get him onto the second place here. So provisionally we got Wezo leading the race, Stoffel in second, Avalak in third, Porta in fourth. Ooh, and that's Porta on the spin, losing the full front wing. Losing his whole fourth place here. I think that's a. I think he's got a flat tire there as well. I just looked on it like the screen. Oh, it is on the right hand side. That's a flat tire. That's going to be very difficult to drive at this moment. It's going to be very difficult to keep this car on the track and make any type of turning work for him. He'll have to take it very slow through this section here. And with cars coming as well, it's not the easiest thing to do. So on our last lap, let's follow our race leader here, Mr. Wezo. Without a helmet, in the rain, Wezo completing the race, taking pole. I would say taking the win, sorry, not pole. Stoffel in second, Avalak in third. Jock Slater in fourth. Brad in fifth, I believe. Yep, Brad in fifth. That's J-Boy in 6th, Panda in 7th, Loki in 8th. Suspect in 9th. Unfortunate for Boita. He's taking 10th place, coming from 4th, losing the car on the second last lap. It's not what you want to see or hear. Soulsmeister coming in 11th, Rubber General on 12th, Apma on 13th, and Saki Biena in 14th, which we believe was a AI car. Let's see who's the driver of the day. Driver of the day, Stoffel, coming from the back. And Kit K saying, nice clean race, well done Wezo. There we go, our podium. Mr. Wezo in first place for the Ferrari team. Stoffel in second from Haas. And Mr. Avalak in third from Red Bull. I'm gonna have a look just now to see if we can have our top 3 in the comms box real quick with us. Just a second, let me try and get them in the party. Some of the guys don't look online, they might be hiding themselves. try and see if I've got Wezo, if we can get him into the party. Don't see him anywhere. Maybe one of the other guys, if they join, can help us out. And we've got Stoffel so far. We can probably see Avalak also is joining us at this moment. Start off with Avalak. Avalak, maybe just ask you if you can maybe invite Wezo. I don't see him in my friends list at the moment. Thank you. And also start off with Stoffel. Stoffel, great race coming from the back, landing a podium, second place. How do you feel?
Yeah, it was a tough race, but I mean, tricky conditions. But the strategy just worked.
No,
So, yeah.
Definitely. And in this mixed conditions, you don't know if you should be on slicks or on inters.
Look, my tires at the end was at 75%. I literally coasted the last 2 laps. I was afraid. I mean,
Just
75 on left front and 81 on the right front. So.
you can be lucky. I saw Botha after having a little spin had a flat tire, and that's not the bestest thing to see when you're in second place. Or
I'm just not happy with the results. So, yeah.
very risky move, but well done. Second place. And Mr. Avalak, our manager of managers, the landing pole, and
Missed the way.
I was wondering why you went to box.
Look, I had to, because you had to use 2 sets of tires, and the race was actually dry conditions. Yeah, so I had to do a mandatory pit stop, but the safety car screwed me again. I was like 10-11 seconds ahead anyway, so again. But pissed away, another victory. But it's fine, it's points, I'll take it. It's not the end of the world. It's not my favorite track, so but it was good. Quality was good. I could have probably got into the
31s.
Yeah, I think 131 was possible. But you know, it's not about pole. Turn 1 is always a nightmare. And it was weird because I was on the softs and everyone put it for inters, and I was faster than them. I was doing the pounds and stuff, and I was just dropping. I think I checked Wezo when he put it first, and Wezo was not catching me on the inters, and then I was in like a catch-22 situation. It was like, okay then, I have to pit because I can't finish like this because the game was qualified. So
Yeah.
I should have gone inters probably. I would have probably maybe caught Stoffel. I don't think I would have passed him, but I would have been closer. But the inters was not the tires to be on. I can tell you that. It's definitely not.
Yeah, my mind was really racing at that last pit stop you did to get the inters. I really thought, would you go for the mediums because you have to choose a different tire, and I didn't even think of going inters, to be honest, because you've been on slicks all race.
Just Jeff got on the phone and told me to put somewhere along the line because I have to use 2 sets of tires. I actually selected inters on the first pit stop, which the game didn't give me. So he gave me softs again, which I wasn't too unhappy about because the softs was a good tire. It's just, I had to pit. Yeah, well done to Wes and Stoffel. I mean, that's it's good racing, and I think we're all happy that we finished. But geez, I tell you what, safety cars is pissing me off slightly.
Yeah, and not much this race at least. We only had the 1 VAC and the 1 safety car.
Yeah,
So
that must be the race. It's only 1, it doesn't take 4.
yeah.
No, it was good racing. Wezo and Stoffel kept it lean, and they were on the right tires at the right time.
Awesome, but well done on the podium. It was a far reach, like a second a lap you caught Botha there. But yeah, well done.
Yeah, but I was in a chat party with him and his tires were front. I mean, he was trying to manage it, but second last lap he got a puncher. His tires were literally, I think, 98%.
Yeah.
Once, and it's a gamble he took, and shit, I'm sorry for him.
No, awesome. Well done. And then Mr. Wezo, well done. First place. Is this your first podium? I can't remember. I haven't been following everything completely. Second win. Well done.
One was 2 races ago. Brazil, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Brazil. Yeah, I actually disagree a little bit with Avalanche because all the guys in front of me on the softs, they
Yeah.
just span out. Duffy, I think. I saw
Yeah.
Panda spinning, and I was just slowly going on the inters, little by little, knocking time off Brad. I was catching him, and then, but at the end, the fronts, I was like 86% covered. I was
So,
like, what's the damage on? Is it simulation? Because then I'm gonna get a flat definitely.
so same like Stoffel, taking a gamble and just sticking it out and waiting.
Yeah, because I thought initially the safety guard, I thought Avalanche was also gonna pit for the, but then I saw later on he's on the soft, so I thought, okay, maybe he already did a mandatory pit stop, and then I was shocked when he pitted because I said, I told, actually I was talking to Stoffel and he said, I just said to him, let's just stick it out and see what happens, and it worked out.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have known what Avalex tires would have been on if he had to keep on those softs. He would have definitely gotten a soft. I mean,
The softs were actually pretty fun. I mean, I think when I pitted my tires were on 25%, so I had a good race setup. And it was not aggressive in the rain. The softs were, I tell you what, I wasn't pushing because I was like 8-9 seconds ahead of Karat at a stage. So I wasn't, my ERS was the whole time 90%. I wasn't pushing because I was just keep on watching the gap between me and Weza, and that kept on being 21, 22 seconds at a stage. And obviously I had to pit because the softs was going anyway. But the softs, I think if I pitted for mediums, could have probably gone to the end, probably. But I saw Donovan lost the car with the mediums, but it was tricky with traction off and stuff. It wasn't easy.
yeah, the mediums would have been a very tough tire to drive on.
Because I was like going through the weather report, and every time it tells me it's close to, they can't decide. It's either inters or softs. And I was watching the MFD, and the temperature wasn't overheating the inters, so I just stuck it out.
No, it wasn't bad at all. I mean, and even during the safety car restart, I don't know who was behind me. I don't know if it was Panda or whatever, but at a stage I was pulling out 6-7 tenths out of
I think it was Jake Slater.
Or Jock, yeah, and I was pulling away from him. He was an inters and I was on the soft, and that just, I mean, DRS was enabled the whole race. It was never the same.
I agree with that.
So it was very weird, and look, I could have taken a
That
chance.
was the weirdest
probably,
race ever with the weather. I have to say,
But I was
I
sitting
don't
on the
understand.
grid.
It's raining, but the DRS keeps it able.
I tell you what, I was sitting on the grid and I was thinking, okay, well, it's raining, but the game tells me softs. What's going on here?
It's weird. But,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Difficult.
congrats on that quali lap. That was brilliant.
Yeah, that was
really fast.
that was not bad. Yeah, it is what it is. But I mean, you guys were on fire tonight, so it's good to see points all around. Happy days.
Awesome. But yeah, well done to all three of you.
Thanks, Hanku, for the stream, buddy. Well done.
Not a problem. Cheers.
Thanks, guys. Ciao, ciao.
Hey. And that is it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Catch us again tomorrow for the Premier Division race, also in the USA. Let's hope it doesn't rain, because I have to race, and I hope not I get the same conditions, because it looked like very bad weather. But yeah, good night.